Good morning and welcome. This is Gail. Well, this is week 43 of Roxy's Weekly Challenge. This is the one that I have created as my sample. And if any of you are Outlander fans, you will notice that that's what this is all about. Now, this one I did the collage on. I made my master board and then cut it up using the pretty kind of blandish background, okay? So what I did here was I found this wonderful image. Do not have the name of the artist, and I wish I did. And it depicts in the silhouette of Claire's head and shoulders is depicted the scene of her at the stones. And if you know the story, around the stones wore blue forget-me-nots, and that was one of the reasons she traveled back to that part of the town, was to look at the blue forget-me-nots. And so there are those. Dragonflies play a role in the story. I won't say more than that. Her name. And this tab is here because this is, let me show you, it's a clock, and Claire, of course, is a time traveler. And so this holds down what's behind, which is a little fold out to do some writing on. And so I think Rachel said she got this idea from Carol Laws, and I just added the circular tab and the little brad there to hold it closed, and of course, you know, a little bit of the trim there as well. So that is that one. That is the model. I'm only going to do one more Outlander tag, and then I'm going to do the rest Christmas style. I have cut the shapes into tags or journaling cards. I have also done a little bit of stamping. You will see here. I have distressed some of them. I've distressed the items I'm putting on for sure. I just tried to save time. So let's get started. This one is about Jamie. And let me just real quickly do this before I forget, because I thought I had gotten them all, and apparently not. Okay, so now that's the backing, and let's see, let's do this first before I forget what I was doing. This and this. So first I have to put on, where's the 12? First I have to put the clock face on, and this is distressed already. So, there we go. And I apologize, I've been distressing, so I do have achy looking fingers. Okay, and I'm going to poke through here to put my little brad in. Okay, so here's my little clock hand. Why did I flip that over? I don't know. Here is, whoops. Everything sticks to your hands when you have glue. Okay. So, I want to get the brad settled down before I close this up. These have long ago lost their sticky there. These are really old ones I've had for I don't know how long. I think they came with something for school. And I, of course, have decided they work well for something for this. Okay, so now you see, I want to get that. Nope, I can't do that yet. I got that part done, but I can't glue it down yet because I haven't got the back on it yet. So, but perhaps I should do that because it might be bumpy if I don't do that now. So, let's see here. Yeah, glue that down. This is a really long piece, as you can see. So I'm going to glue that on right there. And you can see here's my book page on the back of my masterboard collage. Really do enjoy doing that masterboard collaging. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Keep this up here. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. It'll still move a little bit. Thank goodness that Barely Art glue is pretty flexible. Okay. That looks good. I'm going to fold that down. And let's do a little bit of inking on that and get that out of the way. Just where it comes together. You really can't see it on this at all, but sometimes with the paper around the edges you can see white. I don't like that. So let's do these. I hope everybody's having a great Halloween weekend. My grandson won't be up until Tuesday. His school is closed for voting day on Tuesday. So, he and his mom are going to come up and pay me a visit. And for Halloween, I purchased, it's a Halloween archaeological dig kit. And he really loves those dig kits, you know, where you have to bang and clang and tug and pull apart and uncover all kinds of treasures. So he does enjoy doing those. So I have that for him. And it's very exciting. He loves doing it, and I love watching him, and it actually kept him busy. The first one kept him busy for, literally 2 or 3 hours. It was just incredible. Hard to believe, but really, he was just fascinated with it. Okay, so I know it has to go this way. And I thought it was interesting, too, that this tab has a plaid, like a tartan plaid. So that kind of works out, too. Okay. And boom, there we go. So it's going to hold it down. Now I just have to remember where I wanted things. Oops, there he goes. Let me cover this. There, put that up there. Sorry about the shadows. There's another tartan that is, whoops, I think this goes the other way. Let's see here, what do we have? Well, yes, this is a coat of arms, so that goes that way. And this, all my hope is in God, like a motto. So, yes, there's that. He looks like his legs are cut off, so I thought we'll just make him look like he's on those, huh? Or behind those. We've got his little name tag. And I thought this is from a newspaper, and this is a picture of Mid-Hope Castle, which is where they filmed when they were showing Lollybrook. So, yeah. Cool, huh? It's amazing how much you can find online and how much you can learn. For instance, in reading, I found that the gray and sort of a purplish color, this tartan is not really the tartan for Jamie's clan. It really is a red tartan, but that's okay. So, oops. So I wanted to include both in the journal because, you know, they used one in the film and then the reality is something else, so I thought that bears explaining or showing. And my journal is going to be mostly for questions that I have that I hope will be answered as the series continues. So if I don't write it down, I may forget what I wanted to find out. So I thought that would come in handy, and looking forward to season, 6 coming up, and they have contracted for a season 7 as well, so that's pretty cool. Excited about that as well. And I think it's going to be February, they're thinking, before season 6 will be on. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Really enjoy that series, and I'm not a sci-fi person, and this is about time travel, but yet it still fascinates me, and it's a great historical romance. Okay, the old cloth there. I think it'll hold with that just fine. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. So I should have gotten out an old book page, but I didn't. So you'll have to let me know in your comment if you're an Outlander fan or not. I just have never been big on sci-fi. I mean, when I saw this advertised and everybody kept talking about it, I wasn't interested. And then, for some reason, I watched one of the shows, and then I was hooked, totally hooked. Okay, so there's the back. And there he is. Pretty cool. Okay, so we have Jamie and Claire. I feel like it could use something else there, but I don't know what I could put, so I'll have to think about that a bit more. Okay? So, Jamie and Claire, up you go. Now on to Christmas. So, I ran out of paper clips. So, let's see here. I've got the back for the backing, and I think I am just going to go ahead and put that on. And I'm just going to use a piece of paper here to glue on. That way I don't have to worry about sticking to everything, you know. And this is either avocado dyed or Kool-Aid dyed. I tend to think this might be a piece of Kool-Aid dyed, but I'm not positive. Okay. So. Sorry about the asthmatic breathing, but it is, when the weather changes, it does tend to cause a little bit of an asthma flare-up. So, okie dokie, let's see here. I'm just gonna real quick ink that before I forget. Okay, so now you'll see that I have already taken the text stamp and done a little, and these are really bland, so they needed help. First thing I'm going to do is back here, I have this little piece that I think makes a nice little border at the top. So I'm gonna, and it's already self-stuck, and the glue is good, so don't have to restick that. So there's that. And the next, and this is already pre-stickied, yeah, self-adhesive, is that the correct term, Gail? Okay, and then that was in the center of it, and I'll put that back with that stuff. And I kind of want it off-center. Don't want it, like, centered. That's what off-centered means, Gail. Duh. Oh, some days, I don't know about me. And, oops. I see I just made a mistake, and I bet you I can't pull that up. Well, it's all good, because I know what I'm going to do. Do you see what my mistake was? Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I am just going to put these brads on here, and I have to make sure that they're bent around so that they won't show. There. It's not always an easy task, mind you. Okay. So I don't want them to show. And you know I'm doing that, and I have a tool that will do that for me. But I forgot that. So, this has its own adhesive, but I don't really trust it. So, we're gonna really glue here where these things are, so they don't move around all the time. I hear my kitty outside my door. Can't let him in because he just crashes and bangs and gets into stuff when he's in here, you know. I love him, but there are limits. Okay. The nice thing, too, about this glue as I see it oozing is that it dries clear, not shiny like our wonderful Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1 or Fabrifix, whatever one you use. So, yeah. Okay, now we just have to put them here like so. There's something missing. I know I have Season's Greetings there. So I guess that is all. It seems kind of plain. But then I felt like that frame was very ornate. So I didn't feel like maybe it needed as much, you know. So even though this says art glitter glue, I needed a container to put my Barely Art glue in, so I used this. So don't be fooled. And I felt like the Barely Art was maybe slightly cheaper or about the same as the art glitter glue. And I feel like it gives you just a little bit more time to move things around than the art glitter glue does. So, there. They're such a cute couple. And this digital, this couple, they come from a digital kit by CALICO Collage. I want to say it's her eclectic Christmas bundle. So, aren't they just adorable? So cute. I really do like that. Okay, so there's that one. On to the next. Okie dokie. And again, these digitals are from CALICO Collage. You will notice I've already put that little trim at the top. And then, this is already self-adhesive, but I feel like, again, it probably needs some. And I apologize, it looks like my hands are dirty. They're not. It's just because of the distress stuff. The distress ink. Okay, so that's gonna go down here. And he's gonna go about here, like he's on top of it. So, and I want this to not hang off, but not be centered again. I don't know why, I just don't want everything all. Okay, let's do this. Since I have it out and I left it uncovered. And yes, Lori, I know you're telling me, cover up your ink. Because I'm bad about forgetting. And you're good about helping me remember. Okay. And then he's going to go like so. Okay. It does make it easier when you film these challenges after you've done distressing and figuring out what's going to go on the tags. For me anyhow, because I don't feel like people want to watch me do all that. And when I'm trying to figure things out, I take a long time. And I don't want someone to sit there all bored. So, yeah. He's just the cutest little boy with a pillow on his bottom. Not wanting to fall while he's ice skating, you know. It's just adorbs. The shadows are so bad in here, I can't hardly see the... It's a overcast day, so I guess that's why. There we go. Then I have this to go up here, my little postage. Okay. There we go. And then this, I can't remember what the kit is called that this came from, but, and then I just put some of that eyelash trim on it. Oh wait, it's already self-adhesived, but I'm gonna put a little bit more down because, you know, better safe than sorry. Okay. Okay. And we're going to put Mary and Bright right over there. And it kind of also acts like a little bit of a pull if you get it in a pocket and you can't get it out. Okay, now I did not do the back yet. So let's do that. And again, I am going to use... see, I got eyelash trim stuck to it. Another reason to do that before you get the eyelash trim on there. Okay, come on. Now it's going to be stuck to me. For sure. And so it is. Let's see here. Gotta get it off. If I can. Goodbye. Okay. Oops, and let's see. I don't want to get under here. There, I think I got it. Okay. So, get this out of the way. Got two more I can do. We'll see how we're doing for time in a minute. And then decide if I should do some more. I thought that was cute, special delivery, you know, to go with his little special pillow and trying to race around. He's just too cute. I could get out my big scissors to do this, but oh well. Now, I don't want to cut all of that off, do I? All right, so let's take a look. Oops, see, cover your glue, gal. Done. Okay. There, isn't he cute? And I will try to go through and sew these at some point too. So there's the little cutie patootie, 9:33. Let's see if we have time. Okay, so there is this, and I want to put pink on it, and I'm going to do that first, right? Let's do it first and get it out of the way in case I have any fuzzies. I don't think I do on this one, but yeah. Okay. Move that off to the side for a moment. And let's see here. Will it go that way? Nope. So we'll just go down here and put it in the corner. Okay. Now you will see again that I went ahead and I put my little frame on and I put my little trim on because they're self-adhesive, and once I chose them, I didn't have any place else to put them where they wouldn't be all stuck kind of cockeyed or get lost in the shuffle, and I didn't want to forget to use them. And also, again, you will notice I used my script stamp on this already as well. So, there we have it. This I have to put down here at the bottom first. Okay. Okay. And this says, the same old-fashioned greetings from the same old friend you know. May Santa bring his choicest gifts to you across the snow. Okay. So, want to kind of do something like that. Okay. Okay. Pretty little deer. I really like it. Yes, this eclectic bundle has some very cute little critters and people in it. Okay, so where there? I want the feet about there. And there we go. Sweet little deer. Okay. And now the little flower. Is it a poinsettia? I can't remember. Geez, I just looked at it too. Yep. It is. I just felt like that text there was too much and it was upside down, so I decided to change it up. Cover it up with something, and it adds a little color as well. And we have Christmas there. In case you didn't know, you know. Okay, whoops, is that crooked? It is. We'll fix it. Okay, so there we have that one. These are fun. Okay, one last one. Let's get her done. Okay, this one is Santa. Okay, Santa, show us your stuff. So now Santa needs something on the back, and I didn't have anything pulled for him, and I don't think I'm going to be using so much pink in any of my books. So I say let's use that. So and I have plenty of pink pages if I do want to use them, so good to go. Okay, now we'll get this out of the way. Oops, that is still sticky. Okay. Alrighty. There we have it. And again, now I will sew these two. After they're all done, I'll sew around the edges. But for right now, I don't want to waste your time doing that on camera. And it's just a pain to have to move the camera and all of that, and then get the angle right, and yada yada, you know. Okay, oopsie, there we go. All right, so now this goes up, and something just hit the floor because it stuck to my finger and then let go. Don't know what that was, but I will discover it later, I am sure. Okay, 1897 it says. Hopefully it was a very good year. I don't know what that was that went, but I have a feeling I might, I think it was one of these. I was trying to glossy accent these little miniatures of the Diana Gabaldon series, and, you know, the Outlander series. Not glossy accent, but emboss, heat emboss. I don't know, Andrea from Artie Mays makes it look so doggone easy, but when I do it, it is not. Totally is not. So, okay, just double checking where that goes. And, yeah. So I may have to start over and try again. I don't know. I don't know whether the issue was that my embossing ink didn't cover everywhere that it needed to, and that's why I had gaps where there should have been some embossing powder, and it didn't, you know, it didn't then heat up and cover those areas because they didn't have the sticky ink on it. I don't know. I don't know what the problem was, but something. Because they looked like they had pocks, you know, because there were just spots where there was coverage and spots where there weren't. So, just discouraging. Archie Mays, I am not. I wish, but I am not. Okay. She's such a talented lady. I love everything she does. And I've learned so much from watching her. Okay, this goes down here. I was like, where did I have that? I don't remember. That's why I have to do these like right away after I pull the stuff, because I totally will forget. Just felt like that corner needed something. Okay. Here's our last piece. Woohoo! And this goes up here. As if you didn't know it was Christmas, right? But I like having text on my tags, so yeah, I'm going to get rid of that sticky mess. Put my lid here on my glue before I forget. So, here we have it. So there's, whoops, forgot to ink around that. See some air bubbles. Let's see if we can push those out. Okay, so here's what we've gotten done. We have Santa. We have the little deer. We have the little boy with the pillow on his butt. We have the ice skaters. We can scoot these down. And we have Jamie and Claire. So, all total 6, really only 5 done on camera, but hey, we had some fun. So, I hope you enjoyed being with me today. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. And please make sure that you follow your joy. Whatever your joy may be, get out there, make some art and create, have some fun. And please, until next time, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.